From 14 WFIE, this is Midday with Mike.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Midday with Mike, coming to you from inside the beautiful Gardens at Oasis Assisted Living for this Monday, December 9th, 2019. Simply put, it's one community serving all senior living needs. Hi, everyone. I'm Mike Blake, and welcome to Midday on this dreary day, but it is absolutely a wonderful day inside Gardens at Oasis. And I want to introduce our first special guest. His name is Bashar Hamami. He is the owner, and Bashar, 2012, key year. It was a pivotal year. What happened in that season?
Well, 2012 is when we really had the inspiration for creating an assisted living community that was above and beyond what was available in the market. We started out with the dementia side. Many people know us for Oasis Dementia Care, which has become the premier community for folks dealing with dementia and other, Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. But then that has really evolved. We've decided that there was a real need for a higher level of care in the balance of the assisted living space. There are so many communities out there that are not really filling some of that demand.
Now, it was truly an inspiration. You've been in this game a long time. What were the key factors in saying, hey, I really want to do this with Gardens?
It really all stems from this love that I have for folks that are in their senior years. To me, that is, I grew up in a culture that genuinely valued folks in their senior years. To me, the contributions that many people have basically given us throughout their lives deserves nothing than the absolute best level of care possible. And unfortunately, like I said, in the senior care space, there was too much emphasis on the commercial aspects of this and a whole lot less emphasis on the quality of care. So we really wanted to create a facility where there was unparalleled level of care, where we can genuinely deliver person-centered care.
We're going to talk about that in another segment, but before, people are familiar with this part of town. Where exactly are we? And what was this building prior to being Oasis?
Well, we're right at 4301 Washington Avenue, right in the heart of the east side of Evansville. We're less than a block away from St. Vincent's, less than a block away from Green River Road and the new Deaconess Clinic. This building has always been a long-term care facility. It started out as, I believe it was Turtle Creek back in the 70s, and the last thing that was operating here before we acquired the property was Trinity Village.
Right. Now, something, too, we're going to discuss. When you come into assisted living, for some, there's been kind of a stigma, hasn't there? How do you address that?
Well, again, because of the stigma you're talking about, most folks don't ever want to be placed somewhere. But the reality of it is we're living longer. And as we live longer, we really need some assistance. And to me, there is, the challenge for most folks is how do I get all the assistance that I need so I can continue to live the best quality of life possible, whether that is assistance in making sure that my medication is being administered in a timely manner, whether that is assistance in my activities of daily living, making sure that somebody's cooking my meals, somebody's doing my laundry. To me, it should be, like I said, our senior years should be the most fun, where we focus on what's really meaningful and not worry about the laundry and the cooking and instead focus on doing the things that are meaningful.
It is going to be fun. He's got a wonderful staff. He's got a dream team. We're going to meet several of those members a little later in the show. But when we come back, Bashar and I are going to talk about, there's a major difference when you talk about Gardens at Oasis assisted living. We'll talk about that major difference when Midday with Mike continues live again here from inside Gardens at Oasis. And we're back right after this.